Good morning. It is Saturday, 15 August. Should be 85th day on trail. It's like 9:55. We're literally just getting on trail from Vermont. Route 11/30. Stayed at a itsy bitsy camper hostel last night. Basically, it was a small pop-out camper parked in front of someone's trailer. They had billy goats, rabbits, what else? Roosters. Who knows what else? I think they said they had quail. Rats. One of the rats had killed one of the roosters, so one of the ladies, or the lady, I guess it was the daughter of the guy that owned the trailer, was out there this morning with a BB gun trying to shoot rats. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to say that was probably my worst experience at a quote-unquote hostel since we've been here. Not fun at all. There were 5 of us in this little camper, plus several other people tenting. So yeah, can't wait. Basically, we got 3 days to Killington, where we'll resupply, and there's supposed to be a good outfitter there as well, so we'll get some stuff. And then another 2, maybe 3 days into what was it? Manchester? I think it was Manchester, but to get into New Hampshire, where we're tentatively planning on my dad to come out to bring some my winter stuff, and then a lone wolf, or a bunch of stuff for Pace to swap out for his cold gear and his new quilt. I think he sent his new tent out as well, maybe. But today's goal is 20 miles to a campsite. Even let me check that. So yeah, Little Rock Pond, like 19.8 miles from where we started the day. That's the goal. There's according to Guthooks, there's a $5 fee for camping at this place. So there is a campsite just shy, I think, 17 miles. So we'll evaluate as the day goes, not starting until basically 10 o'clock. 20 miles is going to be maybe tough. We do have 2 major climbs. The first climb we're starting already this morning is the first climb is Broomley Mountain this morning. It's spread over 3 miles at 1,400 feet, so maybe it won't be too bad. I forget the second climb. But yeah, two big climbs like that for today. But we'll see how far we can get. Yeah, so as always, as things of interest pop up, I will jump on to share with you guys. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you down trail. Just thought I would, I just did the intro, but figured I'd capture some of the trail here. It's actually kind of cool for being 10 o'clock. So hopefully it'll stay cool most of the day, or cooler. Said it has been here in Vermont. Been a little nipply. I think it was 61, I think was the low last night. That was nice, especially considering we were in that camper with no air conditioning. So, okay, we'll see you down there. I just wanted to make a correction. The Hanover, New Hampshire is the town we plan on being in, like basically in 5, maybe 6 days, to rendezvous with my dad for the cold weather gear and stuff. But I really jumped back on. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't being or I guess too harsh on the where we stayed, itsy bitsy camper hostel. I guess maybe my expectations when I hear the word hostel were different than what we got. If you, the people that run the place, Charlie, awesome dude, his daughter, is the one who did all the cooking. So we did get breakfast and dinner, burgers, dogs, potato salad, macaroni salad, all the fixings. And then breakfast was pancakes, eggs, sausage, sausage patties, bacon. So, I mean, really can't beat that. It's all donation based. Like I said, you do either sleep in a camper or you tent. But I guess if I'd gone into it without the image of a hostel or the word hostel, knowing that I was going to stay in a camper or I was going to tent, my initial reaction may not have been as bad. Yeah, you did get to use the shower, the laundry inside their trailer. Left some things to be desired, but it was a warm shower and laundry, so take it for what it is. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I embraced it. It was an experience, I guess. You know, you could almost say it was a good night. I mean, it wasn't horrible. We got to charge our electronics, shower, laundry, and we got food. So the basics, you couldn't ask for more. Besides the internet sucked. 0 movies uploaded or videos uploaded. Again, it was less than 1 megabyte per second, and even with good cell service, one video got up to 9%, but then at 5 o'clock in the morning it was still at 9%. Looked like it was frozen, so I just deleted it. So in Killington I'll retry, but yeah, so I just wanted to update the town for Hanover, New Hampshire. It's when supposedly the fun starts on the AT. It's after that, and then yeah, I just didn't want to completely dog on the itsy bitsy camper hostel for a donation based place. And again, you just take the word hostel out, an itsy bitsy camper / campsite, maybe my reaction would have been different. But yeah, like I said, the people were great running it, Charlie and his daughter. So, but yeah, just don't go in there thinking you're going to get a hostel experience, a quote unquote hostel, as in like a house, rooms, beds, air conditioning, etc. Everything else you get, you know, a place to shower, meals, resupply. Charlie was extremely busy. He said he drove like 470 some miles yesterday. So we did get rushed into a, well, we accepted it, but getting rushed into doing a resupply en route from the trail to the trailer, to the camper. So without actually having time to evaluate time distance for the next couple of days. Basically we got 2.5 days into Killington. I'm walking around with 4 full days worth of food plus snacks, which I guess isn't uncommon. I probably would have ended up doing the same thing even if we had time to look. So, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. So definitely, if time distance works out for you, itsy bitsy camper was worth the stay, as long as your expectations are level-headed and not expecting, like I said, a normal hostel experience. Okay, we'll see you somewhere down trail here. And then I guess as I've been doing the last couple of days, we've got 0.8 miles. It's I would say probably 2/3 of the way, maybe closer to half a way. So yeah, 0.8 miles down trail here. We've got the first view for the day, so we will we'll see. I think some of the notes said it was mostly covered, but nothing else. Hopefully at the top of this we got some views. This is part of the ascent. We're actually already 2 miles in. 1 mile left to the summit. 0.2 miles to the what's documented as a viewpoint. So far it hasn't been too bad. Like I said, it was spread over 3 miles. So some steep parts, others just a pretty steady incline. So I'll jump back on up here at the view as long as there's a view to see. If not, I'll see you somewhere between here and the summit. Hopefully at least the summit has a view. It's apparently a popular day hike spot. So far we've only passed 2 people, but there were several more cars down in the parking lot, so not sure if they're the other people out here day hiking, maybe section hiking, but we'll see you. We'll see you down trail. This is little Blue Blaze, the view, 0.8 miles from the summit of summit of Bromley Mountain. Looks like it's gonna be a good view, but mostly blocked. Definitely just a few feet off trail, so always good to see a view that close, I guess. Okay, we're gonna keep heading up. Like I said, 0.8 miles left to the summit here. So Pace and Lone Wolf ahead of us there. Summit, I don't know if you can see that with the sun. Summit to Bromley Mountain, 0.3. I definitely was not expecting this clearing. I don't know what the heck that is down there. So I'm trying to, I think some kind of a tree trimmer of sorts. Yeah, little clearing. I don't know. There's rocks. I didn't know if those were like geological markers or what. There's something. Some pipes over there of sorts. I don't know if there used to be, possibly there used to be some kind of a tower or something up here. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely, there's some pipes, water pipes of some sort, or some kind of pipe. I guess I make an assumption it's water. Running up along the edge there. I can't tell if there's like knobs on those. It'd be awesome if that was a water source. Not that I need water yet, but okay. Wow, it looks like we may be walking on just in a field like this all the way to the summit. Okay, I'll see you up at the summit. Now, that is what I'm gonna have to call a what the fuck moment. Pardon my French. We're at the summit of Bromley Mountain, and I sure as heck wasn't expecting any of this. Wow. Bromley Tower. I guess I definitely did not do any reading or anything on this to expect any of this. I'm assuming that's not a person shelter there. I don't know what's coming out of them pipes, but I definitely wasn't expecting any of this. There was an easy route, which is what we came up. Push over. Oh, it's a ski lift. Some kind of ski resort. What the hell? Probably ski. That's fucked up. Okay, so apparently this mountain is the top of a ski lodge. So I definitely was not tracking any of that, which I don't know why. I guess I read somewhere throughout some of the random spots that there were like ski resorts and ski huts and whatnot up here. But yeah, definitely some pretty cool stuff. I think that was probably an old pulley system from the chairs. As you can see, what caused my what the fuck moment. It looked like this spaceship thing up here, which is the motor for the lift chairs. But, yep. Okay, time to go on down trail. So we're starting to come down Bromley Mountain. However, for some reason, we've got this near vertical section to go up a bit higher, and then we come down the mountain, and then the next event is we're gonna go through a parking lot in between this mountain and the next mountain. But I believe the next one is 3.7 miles to the summit from here. So I'm not sure from the lowest point in between. Like it said, it was like a pile mountain. We'll see you somewhere on the other side of this up hump. Yeah, I'll verify the mountain, and then maybe I'll jump on once I figure out the distance from the lowest point to the summit of the next mountain. It's 2 miles to the parking area. I guess it's Tom's Notch. It's a Forest Service road. According to Gut Host, there were several gallons of water there as of yesterday, thanks to the Green Mountain Club. So that may be a good spot to hydrate, whether we need it or not. So I guess unfortunately that means the next mountain is much shorter distance-wise to the summit, but we may not be going up as much as we did on this one. So I'll take a look at that probably when we get down to the parking area while I'm hydrating, and then I'll jump back on to let you guys know. But for the most part, the next 2 miles are going to be downhill. So if anything of interest pops up, I will jump on and share with you. If not, I'll see you down in the parking area. I believe we're about to hit the service road up here. I just thought I'd jump on, capture the boardwalks. There's been a few boardwalks, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go the next mile is Styles Peak. Here we go. Peru Peak is what they're calling it, I guess. Everything else calls it Styles Peak. So Styles Peak is about 1.5 miles, just under 1,000 feet. There are no documented views or points of interest on the way up. So as always, anything that catches my interest, I'll jump on and share with you guys. If there's nothing, I'll catch you in about an hour at the top of this mountain, or hill, I guess. They're calling it a mountain, but it's Yeah, only, yeah, less than 1,000 foot, just under 1,000 foot to get to the top of it, at least from this side. We'll see you down trail. I'll tell you what though, just right off the bat, gorgeous trail. Just the feel, the trees coming up on the edge, birds. I mean, as soon as we get in here, there's birds chirping. Yeah, it just has a nice feel to it from the get-go. We'll see you down there. This is not what I expected off the get-go. That's for sure. We got a mile and a half, less than 1,000 foot climb, and they want to start off like this. I guess that means at least at this sorry, at least at this steepness, this gain, it can't be that steep all the way up. That's for sure. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna inch my way up this thing for sure. At least for the parts that are this steep. Yeah, I guess I underestimated this 1.5 mile, 1,000 foot climb. The majority of its elevation has been, or the gain incline has been crazy. Makes me wonder how accurate it is in gut hooks, but this is pretty much what the majority of it has looked like, unless something up here towards the top significantly flattens out or lowers the incline. This has to be more than 1,000 foot. We're about 0.4 miles from Pyle's Peak. It's leveled out, at least for the moment. So that may be, the climb was all the way up to the last half mile. And we're gonna be level out maybe. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're towards the top. Basically we're at tree line, it looks like. So according to gut hooks, there is some more up to get to, but may not be too bad. But yeah, just entering the thick pine forest and boardwalks, and the fact that it leveled out and I could breathe a little better, thought I would jump on and capture some of the surroundings. So looks like we are going to start back up again. So this should be the last push to the top. Like I said, these first two climbs, I believe, are the only major climbs we got today. We still got, like I said, we're on 12, maybe 12 and a half miles to go for the day. So just after noon. So getting a late start always screws us up. But we had to wait for breakfast at the Itsy Bitsy camper place, as well as the ride. It's kind of interesting. It's like just another difference with that hostel. The guy Charlie was extremely busy. Yeah, he was doing all the driving, and we had to wait on his schedule, which also involved taking his son to work. So yeah, we'll see you at the top of this thing. So we're almost here to the top of Styles Peak. This must be more popular than the other peaks. I've passed about a dozen people coming up here. This is a shorter trail, but felt much more brutal, in my opinion anyways. This is a side lookout. Oh. Wow. Maybe Maybe I've lucked out and there's no one else up here at the moment. That's always a plus in my book. Yeah. Definitely a nice view. I guess, I don't know if I was looking for something a little more open, but yeah, it's definitely the summit of a hill at least. We are definitely at tree line. Okay, so I'm going to head back down trail, and then I'll look and see what the next point of interest is, and I'll catch you in a bit. What comes up must come down. This is looks like we're in for another steep downhill. Let me zoom out here. So yeah, it's gonna be a steep one. Looks like the first part of it is rather steep, and then the grade gets a little less severe. But yeah, I don't know, depending on how the grade is, depends on how easily I go down. These really steep ones I have more of an issue with. Just my knees and the reach to get down. It's tough on me, so go a little slower on these. But yeah, we'll eventually get down this thing. Like I said, I'll take a look once things are a little more level on what the next point of interest is, and jump on and let you guys know at some point down trail here. We'll see you down there. Trail here, going over some boardwalks. 5.4 miles is the next point of interest. For the most part, there's some shelters, and we enter another section of forest. I forgot the name of that though. But I believe it was Baker's Point. Make that just Baker's Peak. And we got a bunch of up and down hills between here and there. But yeah, that's the next item pointed out on gut hooks anyways. So as always, if things of interest pop up, I will jump on to share. If not, if there's a view there at Baker Peak, it's a much lower elevation than where we're currently at, so we'll see. But maybe it's more open. So, but yep, that's the next item. So we'll see you guys down trail. This is one of the steep climbs, just for shits and giggles. No documented views. Just going up and over. Once we get to the top of this, we pretty much come. Looks like, I think, almost all the way down the mountain or the hill we came up. So it's, yeah, I just don't. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Definitely some steep hills here. We were on the downhill again. We got some great partial views on the way down. There's another one of them rooted trees I like. I just think that's so awesome. Okay, it sounds like there's people coming up. But yeah, basically we're gonna go downhill real steep again. But I'm gonna jump off since I hear people. I'll see you somewhere down trail. That looked like those were two Sobos that were coming up. I feel sorry for them coming up this, if it's this steep all the way down. But I guess we pretty much just came up the other side, so. Oh well, each way, NOBO, SOBO have its challenges. And until you've done both, you don't know exactly. You can try to estimate the stuff you went down, imagine going up it, and vice versa. But that will always be a battle between NOBOs and SOBOs. Each one seems to like to argue they've got or had it worse, or their way was harder. At least from what I've seen. Maybe I just like to listen to the people that fight, but oh well. So I will see you guys down trail as I get down to the bottom of this thing. Eventually, I'm sure I'll run into Pace and Lone Wolf if they stop for lunch. Trying to verify if they're good with where we're looking at staying. I don't know if I don't know if either one of them have double checked the numbers and the locations, but there are some comments about where we think we're gonna stay. Besides the fact that it says it costs $5, it says there's a lot of weekend campers that like to go up there, locals, day hikers, weekend hikers, whatever you want to call them. So they said it could be loud and party spots. But I thought I read somewhere they put a gate up, so that had reduced the traffic significantly, or the number of people. So we'll see. It seems like it's got good water sources, but yeah, I just don't know if anyone's double checked by numbers, distance wise, as well as they've had time to look through any of the comments and gut hooks about the location. So we'll see you down trail. Yep, that's right. 0.8 Big Branch Wilderness. I don't know why they changed the names of the sections of wilderness. I don't know, I guess it's easier to maintain, or maybe they fall under different finances. I don't know. But then 2.8 to get to Baker Peak. The climb going up to Baker Peak looks like it's going to be a little nasty climb. Short, but looks like it's pretty vertical. So we'll see when we get there. I'm assuming there's going to be nothing of interest going into the other section of wilderness, but I'll get a picture of the sign. Maybe I'll jump on and capture a video of it. But I'm sure the sign doesn't look any different than all these other ones from the National Forest Service. So we'll see you down trail. I'm assuming this is Griffith Lake from what's documented on gut hooks, but I haven't seen any signs. And for some reason, next to this lake, we got walk boards. I highly doubt the lake floods enough to come up here, but that's the only thing I can think of why they're here. This is the last 0.1 mile up to Baker Peak. Not quite vertical. Bad weather bypass. But yeah, I'm not gonna record all the way up, but just wanted to share some of the love on the vertical climb here. The view looking back, coming up Baker's Point, or Baker's Peak. We'll see if the view is any different at the top, but looks like it's got tree coverage up there, so we may see less. So this is part of the final ascent up to Baker's Peak. I was up here, but I went back down to get a picture from down there. I think I'm gonna get another one here. So I'll jump back on. At the very top, the view wasn't quite the same. So it's just an awesome view. So we're done at Baker's Peak. Next point of interest documented on gut hooks besides a shelter and spring is a beaver bog at 6.4 miles. So yeah, that's the next thing to look forward to. And we'll see. Hopefully it's a nice looking as some of the other ones. For as screwed up as it is, beavers pretty much obstructing the quote-unquote natural flow of water. They definitely make for some interesting pictures. We'll see you down trail. As always, if something of interest pops up between here and there, I'll definitely jump on and share it with you. You just, I guess you just can't beat the views and the feeling here in Vermont. It's just, we're up on the ridge. We'll start working our way down from Baker's Peak here. But there's definitely a nice breeze. Definitely looks like there's been quite a bit of breeze. See the trees all bent over. Right now, if we're just going up a little bump for giggles again. And again, no real reason for the most part. Next several miles are supposed to be all downhill, but there are a few little bumps like that in the way. That's just neat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to capture some of that. I don't know if you could. I don't know if the breeze is too loud, but we'll see you down trail. So we're about to cross Big Branch Bridge. I'm assuming that's Big Branch Stream, but there's a bunch of reports of hornets on this bridge. So they're talking about go faster, go under it. I don't know.
Even a note on the bridge. To your right, no brakes.
Hornets on the bridge. Okay, we're gonna see if we get stung or not. I don't know why someone hasn't found the hornet nest and knocked the damn thing down if there's hornets. So far, so good. Well, I ain't been stung yet. They're wolves, I don't know. You behind me? Oh, nope. So I got nothing. Hornets ahead, run. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Thought I might have saw one, but he didn't mess with me.
We didn't get stung, so we're good. So approaching a little rock pond. It's supposed to be a shelter around here somewhere where we're gonna stay, we think. Again, it's a huge pond. A lot of these ponds qualify for lakes in my world, so I don't know.